As we are going through this pandemic, what do you think are the three big takeaways or the lessons that you have had as a CEO of Eubrics?
So, Sam, in fact, I had some great learnings during this pandemic as a CEO from strategy, operations, and people standpoint. But I would like to call out top three of these, which I feel are extremely important for the CEOs of today and for me personally. First is that there is no better time when we as CEOs can actually drive our purpose through our strategy. We can make it a business anchor. To give you an example, we all are having right now across the globe a shared experience. We have similar challenges, fears, and hopes. This is the time when I've seen a lot of CEOs actually connecting back to their core purpose. You look at Sundar Pichai, Satya Nadella, big of the technology companies, they are driving solutions to actually use technology for driving connectedness and inclusivity in a hybrid working model. For me personally, in last 1 year, I have been able to reach almost 15 plus countries and validate the need for Eubrics as a product that can actually build human potential as a global need. And we are considering global partners, talent to work with us on this cause. So it's just about, you decide what your bandwagon is, what is your purpose, and you find people all around the world to actually accompany you in this pursuit. Your competition, talent, customers are waiting for you across the globe. And that's very true for us as Eubrics. Another one, which I feel is very important lesson for me, is that we have removed always from our business operations dictionary. We are finding an increasing need to challenge everything right from our strategy, products, modus operandi, and culture. We are actually looking at exceptions. We are asking for that. For example, we could never have imagined that our contract closures could happen on calls. We can build some solid relationships with new clients over Zoom calls. We can be available for them and yet build trusting relationships with them without really getting into a personal space or really physically meeting them. But this has happened. We have been granted exceptions. We have been able to provide support to our clients through online methods. And we have discovered that everything that we need to drive for the business needs to have the core metric to be driven, and we can enable that with the help of solid change agenda. So that's what we are trying to drive instead of keeping things more fixed as we used to earlier. The third one is about people. So communication, in my view, is the new artifact for culture. When we don't have physical spaces to really work with each other or understand each other better, communication comes very, very handy. People want to know good and bad both. Our teams want to know what are we thinking, what are our plans, and whatever we can share legally with them is something we are doing very, very actively. We have realized that people fear the unknown, and when you are in a remote, environment, it becomes more and more difficult for us to communicate our intent unless we set up a formal cadence and create more and more channels just to openly share, stay in touch, and simply talk. So for me, these are the top three learnings.